This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin. What up?
This Infantry Outdoors livestream was brought to you in part by Jase Medical. Be prepared with Jase Case. Mayhem Studios. Add a little mayhem to your media with the best in the biz. Oneleaf.al. Innovative night vision. ZWDesigns. Get your websites, apps, and logos created for you and your business. And donations from viewers like you. In today's world of technology, supply shortages, fuel shortages, and war, now more than ever is the time to prepare. Throughout human history, over 1 billion people have died from disease that would have been cured by everyday antibiotics. Over 99% of Americans do not have a supply of emergency antibiotics. Over 98% of antibiotics. In today's world of technology, supply shortages, fuel shortages, and war, now more than ever is the time to prepare. Throughout human history, over 1 billion people have died from disease that would have been cured by everyday antibiotics. Over 99% of Americans do not have a supply of emergency antibiotics. Over 98% of antibiotics are produced overseas. The chance that that antibiotic supply chain could be interrupted at some point is 100%. If that were to happen, experts predict that local pharmacies would run out of antibiotics in a few weeks. The time to prepare is now. Every home needs to purchase a Jase case. If we got your attention, visit our website today at jasemedical.com/Infantry Outdoors. Be sure to use promo code INFANTRY10 for 10% off your order. Be prepared with Jase Case.
My name is DJ Infantry, and I am legally blind. My passion for the outdoors has taken me to some amazing places, and I have done some incredible things, all with one mission in mind, to inspire you to get outdoors.
Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah.
welcome to Infantry Outdoors.
That is not what I meant to do. Come on now. It's one of them nights, people. I ain't gonna lie. One little bit. It's one of them days. It's one of them nights. It's been one of them weeks. I don't know what the hell's going on. I think the gremlins have taken over, to be honest with you. Hey everybody, well, happy Friday. Welcome to the program. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hope I can get this damn audio situated a little bit better. I don't know what's going on, but it's like the gremlins took over my studio. Give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me and the music. Give me a 2 in the chat if you can only hear me, because I'm really curious of what the hell is going on in my studio. Oh Lord, boys and girls. 1 in the chat, you can hear me and the music. Beautiful. Look, I don't know what happened. I was live with Zach Wednesday. That's probably what it did. Because I was live with Zach on Wednesday. And everything was fine. And then I go live tonight, and nothing wants to work right. So, hang on. I'm adjusting. I hope I'm not overpowering everything. But good to see you guys. Gardner Josh, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for the 1 in the chat. Thank you, Rebecca. Much appreciate the love. Hey, by the way, I will take that TV if you want to send it. She-Wolf, good evening to you. Unique Prepping, my brother Zach. I think Infantry needed to add goats to his house. I got goats, man. I got a dog. That's enough. I don't need to feed no mouse. Vash Matrix is here. What's up, Vash? Good to see everybody. Yeah, I got a great show lined up for you, but the one person I ain't seen in the chat yet is Mayhem. Has Mayhem been here? Because I know I done lost an entire hour trying. I still don't know what the hell I did. I still don't know what I did. Like, I had at one point, only my microphone was sending audio. Anything that I played music-wise or commercials, none of the audio was coming out. So, wait till I tell you about my week. Here's a little story I'm not about to tell about infantry that didn't do so well. It started way back earlier this week when the whole computer crashed on me. That's right. My week started off with my hard drive crashing that runs the operating systems of my computer. And when that happens, nothing works. Like no Windows doesn't open, none of that. So, why are we not going to the next song like we're supposed to? See, the gremlins are running rampant in my freaking studio. I'm telling you that right now. Why aren't you playing more music? More music. Go to the next one then. There we go. I don't know, man. I did all this work. Hold on. Let me make sure this stupid light is green. Yeah. Alright. So here's what happened. Like I said, the hard drive crashed on me. That means no Windows, no nothing. This shit didn't start up and work. Right? Okay. So Infantry has a live stream with Zach on Wednesdays. I knew I had to be live with my boy Zach, because I'm obligated to do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? There, that's a little better. So here I am with a computer that won't start and it's telling me no boot drive. So with that, I learned how to go into the diagnostics. I learned how to go into the boot order sequence. I learned how to go do a diagnostics test. Come to find out, my hard drive was alarms were going off like crazy, right? So this is Monday. I rushed out. I bought a new SATA drive. I took my laptop. I installed through Microsoft Store the installer for Windows on a thumb drive, and then I learned how to install it onto a brand new SATA drive in my computer. Well, that really basically means to you guys that I had to install every single piece of software I own. OBS, everything. They got all my music. I don't keep anything on my computer everything lives in hard drives, except for the operating systems. So my editing software, all of my titles, all of my sweepers, all of my everything, transitions, all gone. Had to reinstall that. What you see on the screen here, OBS and all of this shit, I had to reinstall that. I was just thankful I made it to Zach's stream, right? So I've been working non-stop since Monday, trying to get this fixed, right? Hold on. I can't win with this volume here. Hold on a minute. There. Okay, so make it through Zach's show. Good times had by all. And then I don't know what happened today. Infantry, new skill, a pain, but new skills. No, I'm telling you, I could be one of them. Hello, my name is Sam, and I'm a computer programmer. Can I help you, please? I could be that guy right now. Look, I could program your computer. Like, you don't even understand what I did. Now, after days of installing and reinstalling, I'm having new ideas. Like the music that you hear now, I don't have to push a button. It's all going through virtual DJ, and it's handling the music from here on out. But then I get on with my friend the other night, and we're setting up OBS, and we're doing stuff and messing with Discord, and he has me reset my mixer, and that's where the issue went to. Is when I did something with the mixer and changed inputs and outputs, all of a sudden, y'all couldn't hear shit. The microphone was working, but that was it. No audio was coming out. So I don't even know how I figured it out tonight, but we did it. So yeah, I'm supposed to be doing map reading with Mayhem, and I don't see Mayhem. Does anybody know if Mayhem's in here? Because we supposed to be doing a class tonight, and I got a funny feeling maybe he got tied up or he saw that I wasn't here. Hold on, I'm trying to find. I had everything all set too, ready to go, Kokomo Joe, but now. Yeah. Dun, dun, bum, bum. Haven't seen him. Alright. Well, we're going to go on with a different type of show then. I guess we're not going to be talking about map reading. So what I want to do next is we're going to take our first music break. And hopefully y'all are going to hear the music. Let me know in the chat if you do not hear the music when it comes on. But it's been a hell of a week. I got a bunch of packages in. I've been working on a bunch of videos on top of all of this stuff, waiting on stuff to download. I've been doing videos in between. I got to edit them on an editing software that had nothing in it. I had to re-download everything. So we're just going to, I guess, have Saturday or Friday night little party here. Hey, Infantry. I don't get to see the emojis on my side, but thank you. Catalia, my love, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's having an amazing week. Hope your week wasn't a snowball from hell like mine. It was just a Murphy's Law. What can go wrong will go wrong. You know what I mean? And it even went right into my videos today. I got some new gear. I had to work on some scopes. And needless to say, that caused a whole bunch of problems too. So it's just been one of them damn problem days. Let me make sure I'm doing what I'm doing here. I gotta remember where I put everything now. Do I not have a button for the music? Do I even have a music break made yet? Cheese and rice, dude. This is one of them things, man. I'm telling you, I don't think I do. Friday intro, Friday chat, game capture, screen capture. Oh, here it is. I just didn't make a button for it. So let me make a button real quick. Sorry, everybody, man. This is the hell of when your computer goes down and you have to start from scratch and have it all done by showtime. What am I looking for? I need to go to OBS. I need to go to scene. Make a scene, and I'm gonna make a scene, boys and girls. So yeah, we'll put you here. Bum. And then we're gonna pick. Where did you go? Friday music break. Boom. All right. Holy crap-oly. So with that said, let me close you out. And let's listen to this new song I found on the internet. Brand new jam for you guys on Friday night. It's okay. Stuff happens. No, I know it does. But, you know, I've been doing this for so long. I should be better than that. You know what I mean? So, we'll chat more when we come back after some tunes.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
We're back. Hope. Well, tell him, judging by your comments, y'all were able to hear the song. That's Netflix a year ago. Check him out. He's on YouTube's audio library. Tony, good to see you, brother. Well, happy Friday, and yes, computer crashes are not planned. Oh, definitely good for clients here. Yeah, that's a good song. I got a couple more coming up that I found. That was Nefex, Neffex. Andrew Fisherman, what's up, family? Dude, I know I had a worse week than you, buddy. I suffered a hard drive crash. Starting from scratch all over again. Fresh computer, all that stuff. Tell you what, man, the devil is against us, family. But God is with me, and I will persevere, man. I can do all things in Christ who strengthens me. But it's good to see you guys. Let me bring you up here on the chat. Check out the new chat screen. Boom. That's, like I said, the one good thing about doing this is I get to adjust and make changes and all that good sort of stuff. So that's what we did. So like I said, this week has been a toss-up between downloading and installing everything on the computer all over again. And then I got packages coming in to make videos finally. What doesn't break you will definitely make you stronger. Absolutely. And you know what? I did learn something I didn't know. I learned how to install Windows on a machine on a brand new hard drive. And your boy got smart. Check this out. This is how smart I got, alright? After all that shite that I went through. Ooh. Silly little air horn. I have somewhere in this cup of goodies. Nope, that's not the one. Where? Cup that never leaves my desk. I got smart and I put all of the installation and software into a thumb drive. So if this ever happens again, I could plug this song gun in and Bob's your uncle. So, Andrew, how was the fishing this week, bro? I'd love to hear about it, man. Oh, there it is. I just had to scroll up a minute. Hang on. Make sure I got the green light on. Oh, wait, we already played that one. Let's play the next one. There we go. Yay! Why are you automatically removing stuff? Auto remove plate. Well, you still ain't removing it. Alright, anyways, it's working. So let's see, let me get back to the chat. I'm working two screens again, folks. Got that one, amen. Caught a 70 centimeter carp about 15 pounds last week. Wow, that's a nice size one. Bent my handle. I bet it did. He was named Infantry before I let him go. Thank you, bro. I hope it made it to a video. I want to watch and see the fish named Infantry. A freight train. Nice. See, the carp that we have down in South Florida, we call canal whales because they get 150, 160 pounds. Sorry to hear that. Oh, it's been a mix of bad and good, you know. The packages made me happy, and all of the computer stuff made me pissed off. And of course, you mix my kids into the middle of all of that, and it's just aggravation central. And then you mix the wife into all of that. You know, sometimes it get to be too much. And I'm one of them people where I'm stuck at home, so I don't ever get a break. It's not like I can go to a friend's house or go have a beer or anything like that. I'm stuck here 24/7, and I'm damage control all the time. So it's just been a rough week. But I did get very, very happy, like I said, with the packages that I bought, because I've got a brand new crossbow for hunting season this year, and I've got a brand new air rifle for squirrels and raccoons and whatever. I probably could take down a coyote with this. I don't know. But it's pretty cool. Videos will be coming soon. Youth turkey season is in 2 weeks for us, so I'm excited. I'm taking my boys turkey hunting for the first time. So I had to get the turkey decoys out and get some things for that. So, and then sometime tomorrow, we're supposed to go to another strawberry festival down in Ocala. And I think I'm going to live stream it so Rebecca can come hang out with me again. We had a lot of fun, didn't we? But it's going to be a lot of fun. That much I know for sure. My friends, the BMX Trick Stars, are going to be performing. Now, it's supposed to rain. That's the only thing I have an issue with. But aside from that, I think we're going to go support our friends. Yeah, we have a variety of names or carp. Swamp trout is what I've always called them. Scaled whale, mud marlin, dirt tuna, and a few that would blister my ears. Yeah, they get huge down in South Florida. Now, this strawberry festival is going to be way better. I mean, it's still probably going to be expensive as holy hell, like you remember. But again, I'm going there to support my friends, the BMX Trick Stars. They are nationwide, so if you ever want to check them out, bmxtrickstars.com. They'll come to your kid's school. They'll come to whatever's going on, man. If you got a party, they'll come to the party. You got a carnival, they'll come to your carnival. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Don't know what time tomorrow, so make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that you do have the bell on to all notifications so you're notified when I do go live at the spur of a moment. And I'm going to try to get back to posting Wednesday videos. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed or not. Now, since I have everybody here, I made a new intro. Okay? And the reason I made the new intro is because the song that I've been using for like 3 or 4 years, Fearless, has been sold to a record label. The record label, I've been copywritten, basically. I got copyright for using the intro that these people gave me permission to use. So, for the last year or so, every couple of videos, it's not every one, but every couple of videos, I will get a copyright. So I just reach out and say, hey, it's me again. Sorry to bother you. Could you please release my content? Well, they did that for a few times. Now, they're still releasing the content. It just takes 30 days. So basically with YouTube, if you don't follow up with the dispute in a 30-day window, I win the dispute. So rather than dealing with it anymore, they just don't dispute it, but then it takes 30 days for you guys to see the video. I don't want to make it public unless I know it's not going to get me in trouble, they're not going to take my money, all that good sort of stuff. So you guys can kind of see my point with that, right? So I went ahead and made a new intro, all right? I'm going to play it again for you guys, and I want everybody to give me your honest opinion of what you think. It has a lot of the same parts as the old intro, but it also has a bunch of new ones. So let's do this. Stop that. Alright, so here is the brand new 2024 intro from yours truly. Let's go get them.
My name is DJ Infantry, and I am legally blind. My passion for the outdoors has taken me to some amazing places, and I have done some incredible things, all with one mission in mind, to inspire you to get outdoors.
Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Welcome to Infantry Outdoors.
Alright, so what y'all think of the new intro? I think it came up pretty damn good myself. I was literally working on that until a little after 8 o'clock tonight so I could have it ready for the show tonight. That's why Marfugal makes his own stuff. I'm working on that. Prices were crazy. I thought, yeah, they were. Yeah. My buddy, sounds good. Thank you, Rebecca. My buddy was just telling me about he was in Orlando doing the fair. The same people that the BMX guys. And he was telling me that you like it? Thank you, She-Wolf. He was telling me that Country Time lemonade in a cup with some ice was $7. His kid wanted, he wanted a bubble tea, and that was like $12. I'm like, it gets to be outrageous. Big Matt, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. By any chance, if Coyote got his present today? Of course, I text him, I message him, nothing. Wait, let me see if I might have it. Mm-mm. 60% chance of rain tomorrow, so I don't know if we're gonna go to that live stream or not. But you never know, I might live stream in the rain, boys and girls. I've been known to do stuff like that from time to time. Mayhem stood me up. Shit, me too. But it's good to see you, Big Matt. I got some goodies. I don't know if you just missed it, Matt. I don't know if you were lingering or not. But I got myself a new crossbow. I got myself a new air rifle. And like I said, we got youth turkey and turkey season right around the corner. Matt says, I don't know. I haven't talked to him. I think he's mad at me. Uh-oh. I think he's mad at me too. Hey, we reached 100 in the chat. Good job, guys. Great job. But I just hope that damn package I sent him made it, because the shipping on it cost more than the damn item I sent to him. But I still love him. He could be mad if he wants. He's Coyote. Coyotes are supposed to be mad and ornery. Oh, what a week, what a week, what a week. See, and if I was a drinker, I'd be like, you know what, it's time for me to have a beer. Or time for me to have something, but no. I'm good. Ugh, I know I'm tired. Like, just worn out tired. I got up early today, went out and started making videos. It turned into an all-day affair. Maybe he has life stuff going on. It's possible. But Coyote ain't been in here in weeks. I mean weeks. Neither is Big Matt, but still, Coyote ain't been here in weeks. And that's not like Coyote. So, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so and then, like I said, on top of all the stuff I was doing today, my son, I got him arrows for his bow, because the ones that we've had since he was probably like 4 or 5. He's 13. So every now and again when we shoot them, the fletchings fly off because they're old and they're dry rotted. So I ordered him new arrows. I ordered me new arrows. I ordered my son Logan arrows because now he's into shooting. And his arrows came in today. So of course it was, Dad, can we set up my arrows? Can I shoot? So I was like, yeah, son. Well, I'm out here trying to do, crossbow video, and you want to shoot? Okay, So I did. I took a moment and I gave him some arrows, not set his nocks for him and everything else he was shooting. Infantry, I've been in here for a while. I was just under my other channel, my undercover channel. Nice. Like I said, I know you're always lingering, Matt. But I just haven't seen you. Remember, it doesn't tell me who's in the chat or who's in the room. It just tells me when you text or type something. It tells me on the bottom that I have 5 people in here. That's whether that's true or not, I have no idea. But that's what I go by, So yeah, so the kids were shooting, or at least Brandon was shooting bow and arrow. Logan had to go to the doctor today. And then, I don't know, probably tomorrow. I know Logan wants to shoot his bow. His arrows are on the way. And it's tough because one kid's bow knock is this way, one kid's bow knock is this way. So they can't use the same arrows, and it's just a pain. I gotta actually look at getting Logan a better bow. I just have him on little, maybe 10-pound recurve, and he's past that. I need to get him a compound like his brother. Then we can all shoot. But yeah, I got the crossbow sighted in. That was a nightmare. The scope that they sent me, or that comes with it, you guys have seen the video, is the reticles inside of it were so fine that I couldn't see them. So I ended up putting one of my old rifle scopes on there, an old airgun scope, and I had to sight that in. And thank God I have a laser bore sight, otherwise it would have taken forever. And yes, I have a laser bore sight for my crossbow and archery gear. Imagine that. Gotta get ready, make some food, but I'm lingering too. Alright, Vash, what you making? You better make me a plate. I've been in here so long I didn't eat no dinner again. Hey, if you guys missed out on Wednesday nights over on Zach's channel, you missed one heck of a stream. Went from everybody think I was getting fired and having a good time and laughing and joking, and it was a good stream, man. It went really long. I was surprised Zach let it go that long, to be honest. He usually kicks us off he stops it at 11 o'clock. But it was fun. We had a good time. Make sure you check us out Wednesday nights at 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, you're making some check-in? Check on the pup. I hear ya. Well, you're on the bed. Chicken. Winner, chicken dinner. It was a great stream. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Shit, Zach even had me thinking I was getting fired. It was weird. See, it was weird for me, and if he's listening, it's cool and all. It's weird for me to work with someone and make a plan before the show. And I've been doing radio and TV for over 20 years, guys. You put a plan, or what we call it in the radio, where we call it a log. You put a log together, and in the first 5 minutes of the show, the whole log goes out the window. And then I'm sitting here going, I'm so confused, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what you want me to do. Do I read the chat? What the hell am I? Because over there, I do all the chat reading. It was just a whole bunch at once. So I had to just get seated in and figure things out, because Zach threw the curveball right at the beginning of the show and just messed up my whole brain. If you guys ever do a show with somebody and they say, hey, we're going to do ABC and not XYZ, and you agree to it, don't go and do XYZ, because then you throw the person's whole entire shit off, man. I had notes written down and all kinds of cool stuff, and yeah. But that's the fun of working with Zach. I never know what I'm getting into from one show to the next. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, well, let me see if I can find something else to listen to. I got all this wonderful music that I've been getting. Let's go with... I mean, most of it's Netflix. You guys know that. Let's go with that one. I even got some new instrumentals you can hear. See, Virtual DJ is doing its job over here. Taking care of all the background music. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share us out. Do this every Friday night, starting at 9 if the computer lets me. And we run till, well, about 11 or whenever I feel like it. Whenever I get tired. I'm DJ Infantry, everybody's favorite blind DJ. Hope you're having a great one wherever you are around the world. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms and find out all of our social links or get some of our merch. This is one of my favorite shirts. A lot of people love this shirt. Let's see, turn that way. There you go. Sorry, I don't speak Karen. I get a lot of looks when I wear this t-shirt out. Let me tell you. But if you want to get our merch, you want to shop our links. Yeah, if you want to shop our links, that's what I meant to say. We have our shop, we have our social links, all located, and our merch located at infantryoutdoors.com. So go check that out. Infantryoutdoors.com, your one-stop shop for everything Infantry Outdoors. You're like my family making their itinerary plans. Laugh out loud. No, it's not itinerary plans, Vash. I'm not anal like that. I didn't mean it that way. Literally plans all go to crap. They do. They do. At least I know they do over there now. Gotta be careful what I, mention to Zach now. But it keeps me on my toes, that's for sure. Oh, what else? Don't forget to follow me on Rumble, boys and girls. Go over and join Infantry Outdoors on Rumble. You'll get content that you can't put up here on YouTube. So, and I've got some content coming. Turkey seasons, like I said, in 2 weeks for the kids, 3 weeks for me, and we also have spring break smashed in the middle of there. I'm trying to take my kids to the caves in Florida. Hopefully, with any luck, I will. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump over for our second music break of the night and have some fun.
This Infantry Outdoors livestream was brought to you in part by Jase Medical. Be prepared with Jase Case. Mayhem Studios. Add a little mayhem to your media with the best in the biz. Oneleaf.al. Innovative night vision. ZWDesigns. Get your websites, apps, and logos created for you and your business. And donations from viewers like you. In today's world of technology, supply shortages, fuel shortages, and war, now more than ever is the time to prepare. Throughout human history, over 1 billion people have died from disease that would have been cured by everyday antibiotics. Over 99% of Americans do not have a supply of emergency antibiotics. Over 98% of antibiotics are produced overseas. The chance that that antibiotic supply chain could be interrupted at some point is 100%. If that were to happen, experts predict that local pharmacies would run out of antibiotics in a few weeks. The time to prepare is now. Every home needs to purchase a Jase case. If we got your attention, visit our website today at jasemedical.com/Infantry Outdoors. Be sure to use promo code INFANTRY10 for 10% off your order. Be prepared with Jase case.
Alright. We back. Hope everybody's having fun. We gonna bring back Hunter Call of the Wild here one of these days, where you guys get to help me hunt like a hunter should. I had to re-download that, so it's gonna be interesting. Pizza. You having chicken and pizza? Sounds good. Outlines are great until the story writes itself. That's the truth. That is the very truth. Ooh. Make sure you guys are subscribed though. I'm going to be doing a live stream, maybe not tomorrow, from the Ocala Strawberry Festival. Should be a lot of fun. If it don't rain. It's a 60% chance of rain, and I do live in Florida, so gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Rebecca, kick us off with a topic to talk about. Somebody bring up something, because, man, I hate talking to myself. Mayhem, I don't know if it was me or you tonight. It's probably me, but I didn't see you in the beginning of the stream either, so I don't know what happened. I've seen Too Fast for long periods, then I want to eat everything. I get that way. I only normally eat one meal a day, to be honest with you. Like, dinner time is the only meal I really ever eat. Sometimes I'll have a snack in the afternoon when the kids get home from school. But other than that, I only eat like one meal a day. It's not good for me. But, what else can I tell you guys? New videos coming out. Got some new videos coming out. Got turkey decoy holder I just shot today. My new crossbow I just shot today. Literally just shot today. I still gotta find one arrow. It went so far into the woods. I don't know where the heck it went. But this thing is bad, dude. This thing went through my target block and through a freaking piece of OB or OSB plywood. What types of maps do you recommend everyone should have? Any kind. Road map, I would say topographical map mostly. Because that's going to show you your elevation and hill changes and things like that. But you need to have maps and you know how to read maps. Because Google goes down, the network goes down, and you can't go, how do I get here, how do I get there? You're going to be in a world of trouble. So get you some road maps of the state that you live in and some topographical maps. That's all I know. That's where Mayhem was supposed to come in with the rest of them. Because I don't know all of them. He sent me this whole presentation we have. Like, what do we call it? PowerPoint? Picture point? Some shit like that. And laminate them. Exactly. Now, but the thing is, Vash, if you laminate them, you're going to have a hard time folding some of these maps. Lamination tends to break. I need to go get me one of them jackhammer massages, boy. My neck from looking at this computer screen all week is stiff like concrete. I mean, if it does pop, y'all will hear it go thunk. It's that bad. Yeah, you definitely want to laminate your stuff. Laminate everything that's personal to you. Your social security card, your anything that is paper that you need to keep. Laminate it. Your birth certificate, your whatever. Make it waterproof. Like in Twister, roll the maps. Exactly. Y'all get the idea. But just make sure that you have maps on hand, because that's an important thing. Oh, and I did order some MREs. So when they come in, I'll have a video to do on those too. A new MRE I found. Don't know how good they're going to be. Don't know how bad they're going to be. But we're going to find out. I know we started doing MREs with Zach. But I've got some other ones I want to do myself. Unless he gets them himself, it's going to pretty much... Well, I mean, I'm going to be doing my own product reviews on them. I kind of look at what we do Wednesday night is a little bit separate from what I do on my show. So he's a great idea, man. I'll tell you what. I need him to give me a better idea. Like, he gave me an idea yesterday or today? Yesterday. I'm not going to post the live streams so early. I'll probably post them like the day before or the day of. But you guys know 9 o'clock Fridays, unless something happens, I'm here. And even when things happen like the computer, I'm still trying to get here. So, you know, unless Twister come blow me away or something really bad happens, I'm going to be here if I can help it. I want to get a waterproof King James Bible too. It's only the New Testament, but it's as thick as the whole thing because, sorry about that guys, because of its waterproof pages. That's a good idea. You didn't replace them. Hold on, what did I miss? I need to get some maps. Just mine when I moved. It's always, I mean, Mayhem's actually supposed to be sending me some maps in the mail of my area, some maps that I can't get a hold of here in Florida, or that I can't find around me. But road maps are good, topographical maps are good, because, you know, look, the phone service went down the other day. It's not going to be long before the internet gets hacked or something else like that. You know, there's this old saying that there's nothing theft proof, only theft deterrable. So people can steal anything at any time. They just have to figure out and want to know how to do it bad enough. And I would suggest get yourself a good compass and learn how to read maps with a compass, because that's going to help you out a lot too. Never know when you won't have a digital one. That's very true. And that's what I was saying. Take like your birth certificate, all of your social security card, voter's registration card, whatever your important papers, and get them laminate. If you do that, then you're in a whole lot better shape than if you didn't. Because if they get wet, then that's it. You want to roll maps. Don't fold them. You won't be able to read them long. Gotcha. Okay. So everybody roll your maps. See, this is Mayhem's job. Thank you guys. You're taking the place of my Mayhem tonight. But yeah, you definitely want to roll your maps. Nice and tight. Fire up one end of it. And have a good long drive. A compass I do have. Well, that's good, Rebecca. I'm glad to hear that. This is a skill I have to hone, though, for sure. It's not really that hard. You have azimuth and reverse azimuth. Your way you're facing is your azimuth. the way behind you is your reverse azimuth. So if you're going this way, whatever degrees, you look down your line and you remember what that number, the bottom number is too, because that's how you get back from where you're coming from. It's not that hard. I did in Cub Scouts, man. That was a big thing. We had navigational courses where you'd have like trees everywhere with all these different colored flags on them, and you had to go from one to the next, and you could only use your compass. And if you screwed up, you ended up in the middle of a parking lot somewhere. It was funny, but it taught you how to do it. Now, mind you, I'm old, so this is pre-MapQuest, pre-Google Maps, pre any of that stuff. You know, this is when you had to know how to read a map. I always like looking at maps because I always find shit I didn't know existed. You know, even where I live now, like I'll go on the map and I'll zoom in. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was there. Good to know. But I would definitely recommend to all of you guys learn land navigation skills. You remember those days? Yeah, man. About when you actually had to use a phone book to find somebody or find somebody's number. The yellow pages, they were like this fucking big where I lived. I mean, they were a massive book of just phone numbers and phone numbers. And it was funny because when you see, is old too. When you see, like for example, AAA towing and mechanic shop, right? The reason, and if they've been around long enough, the reason it's AAA is so that they would appear at the top of the phone book listing. So it could be AAA Richard and Sons law firm, and it put them to the top of the fucking page so you wouldn't scroll down. You know, you had to pay more money for it, or that way you didn't have to pay more money for it. You just put it in your title of your business. And that's how people used to get to the top of, like, your top of your Google search now used to be the top of the phone book. That was when you knew you were the shit. I'm at the top of the phone book, y'all. Look at. Oh, man. But yeah, Rebecca, we were talking before about, you know, you suggested to me about how to get more engagement on the channel and how to get more stuff like that. Zach was telling me that by scheduling my live stream a week ahead, that it gets lost in the algorithm, so that I should schedule my live stream like 8 to 12 hours before the live stream. So I think next week I'm going to try scheduling. See, the problem is I don't remember to do that shit. That's why I started doing it. Like when I get done with this live stream, the first thing I do is I schedule the stream for next stream because I have to wait for YouTube to catch up. Then I go to YouTube and I always have to dispute something every single live stream because it comes up as ad suitable. So I ask for a review and they pass my review. So, you know, I have this little procedure that I go through. So now I'm going to have to like tell my phone to remember me on Thursday. Hey, dummy, go schedule the live stream for Friday. Now tomorrow, I can't even guarantee a live stream because I don't know what the weather's going to be like. I don't know what the service is going to be like, but I'm going to try to come live from the Ocala Strawberry Festival. And they've got a lot of cool stuff over there. They got, like I said, the BMX Trick Stars. If I can manage to get into the show, which I don't think is going to be a problem, I will have, you guys make sure you're at the live stream because I'm going to have one of these boys do a backflip over me on a ramp. Y'all are going to love it. If you don't love it, there's something wrong with you. Oh, man. Then I still got one more video, well, 2 more videos coming up that I have to shoot. And it's going to take a minute to edit all of this stuff. I mean, you see the intro. I had done the intro tonight, but so in middle of the week, do a short or community post as a reminder for live with link maybe. But I can't put a link if I don't schedule the stream. like when I schedule it on Thursday, I could put the post. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't schedule it, I can't give a link for something I didn't schedule. I wonder if eventually they'll bring back pushing us out on an iceberg that's floating away. That's how I feel sometimes, Vash. I feel like I'm on that iceberg. Like I said, you know, not being able to get away and I need a break. I need a break. And spring break's coming up. I'm gonna have my kids for an entire week. I'm hoping to take so do both. Okay. But I won't have a link. That's the only thing. It'll just be, hey guys, don't forget the live stream's coming up, you know, Friday at 9. And then I'll post, you know, I don't even know community posts are worth the time because most of the ones I put, not many people see them. Like, I'm for real in a shadow realm. I'm convinced of it because people don't see my stuff. Even my subscribers. I would say 80% of my subscribers don't get notified. But I'll give it a try. I mean, I'm willing to try anything. And we promote it on Zach's show. Zach gets, you know, anywhere from 80 to 100 views on his shows, and none of them come this way. I mean, very few come this way. I don't say none of them, because I got Rebecca here, and She-Wolf, and some other folks, but for the most part, like, look, Tom's not here. You know why Tom's not here? I bet you he didn't get notified. But Tom should know at 9 o'clock on Fridays that I'm here. That's my thing. Like, if you don't get notified, well, check again. I mean, you know, on Fridays at 9, Wednesdays at 9 is me and Zach. Thursdays at 8 Central is Mayhem and John with the M&M show, and then Fridays me with 9 o'clock Eastern. Do shorts, then like a commercial. Do shorts, then like a commercial for upcoming live streams. Just brainstorming. Good idea. I'm actually gonna write that down. So my brain is tired right now. Can y'all tell I'm tired? Like, I'm beat. I think this will be the first night that I actually go to bed at a decent time, because I got everything in this damn thing but a pen. How is that possible? My kids stealing my pens again? I had a pen, and I think it walked away. And I was messed up because I have certain pens that I use, and the wife and kids know not to mess with them. And I know I only had one left. Either that or I'm just so tired my brain ain't working no more. Screwdriver. Got pencil, but no lead. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's like a Murphy Law's day for me today. But I'll remember it. What can go wrong will go wrong. You have kids, you will never find pens or tape. Oh, tape I have. Tape, well, let me show you something about tape. I think I had pens in here too. See, your boy's got the roll. Big ass roll right there in the drawer. I got all kinds of tape. It's my wife that takes my damn pens, and I hate that because she knows why I have certain pens. You know, I use bold gel pens so I can actually see what the hell I'm writing. And yeah, you take my pens, I kind of get upset. But let me pick another tune here. I know what song I'm gonna play too. Here it is. Oh. Yeah, what was it? Monday into Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday into Wednesday. I was up till 6:30 in the morning working on this computer. And then last night I was up till 3 in the morning downloading stuff to this computer, like transitions and titles and and particles and things I need to edit videos with. But it's been a long week. I'm like I said, can y'all tell I'm tired? Do I look tired tonight? I feel like I'm drained. Infantry, we know you just put them in the wrong place. No, like the desk ain't that damn big. Like seriously, I have one pen. Cause I'm the kind of person where I use one pen till the damn pen don't work no more. Oh wait, I found it. Haha, you're right. Haha, you're right. See, at least I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. Alright, suggestions are written down. And see, I have it on my notebook or my notepad that I keep next to the desk or keep at the desk. And man, I'm telling you, I love this new desk. I'm so loving this new desk. I have so much more room for activities. You know, I get the kids back their laptop and then I filled it up with cell phones that I film with, cell phone that I film with. And then we got the tablet, you know. But again, tomorrow I'm gonna go get a new PO box. So I'll be listing that to you guys by next week. I'll have a new PO box by the program. So if you want to send anything to decorate here or even back there, I have space on the wall back there. If you guys want to send cool decorations, let me know because I want to decorate this whole shit, you know, make it look nice. Outdoor vibes, music vibes, video game vibes, whatever you guys come up with, that's what we're going to put up there. So in the meantime, if you do want to send something, you can always reach out to me at Infantry Outdoors at yahoo.com and I will get back to you with where and when to ship it. But with that said, let's play some more music. This is a cool song by Netflix as well.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
This Infantry Outdoors live stream was brought to you in part by Jase Medical. Be prepared with Jase Case. Mayhem Studios. Add a little mayhem to your media with the best in the biz. Oneleaf.al. Innovative night vision. ZWDesigns. Get your websites, apps, and logos created for you and your business. And donations from viewers like you. In today's world of technology, supply shortages, fuel shortages, and war, now more than ever is the time to prepare. Throughout human history, over 1 billion people have died from disease that would have been cured by everyday antibiotics. Over 99% of Americans do not have a supply of emergency antibiotics. Over 98% of antibiotics are produced overseas. The chance that that antibiotic supply chain could be interrupted at some point is 100%. If that were to happen, experts predict that local pharmacies would run out of antibiotics in a few weeks. The time to prepare is now. Every home needs to purchase a Jase case. If we got your attention, visit our website today at jasemedical.com/Infantry Outdoors. Be sure to use promo code INFANTRY10 for 10% off your order. Be prepared with Jase Case.
Yeah, we're back. Big Matt, are you still in the chat? I'm curious to know how your new Gamo's working out for you. I think Matt's the only one that knows what I got. I waited a year to get one I wanted. Oh. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Sleepy tired. Oh. I need to learn topographical maps. Topographical maps were easy for me because I've been fishing for so long. It's just like looking at your graph on your... You're absolutely loving it? Sweet. Don't let out what I got, please, until I gotta make the video still. But I did get a new crossbow, too. I'm loving my crossbow. What do you recommend for someone who wants to get into archery but doesn't know anything? Start small and work your way up. Okay, I'm going to suggest to you what I did. Everybody has their own preferences. Everybody has their own brands. Is this for you, Rebecca? Because this is kind of like personal, not really personal, but it's more specific to the person. Okay? My son, I started him off on a little 10-pound recurve bow that you could buy anywhere. Because you have to be able to draw back the bow. That's the number one thing. Which now, those recurves were handed down to my son, Logan, who's now past the point of, he wants to shoot farther than the bow can shoot. So, when Brandon got old enough, me, yes, or anyone new to it. Okay, well, I'm going to go specific to where, kind of feel where I'm going with this now. I started my son out with a recurve. My wife has a recurve dialed in and set up for her as well. However, if you feel that you're going to want to do archery, okay, if it's not where you like, it's like buying your first firearm. You either know you're going to use it and play with it and shoot it and all that stuff, or you know you're not. If you're really not certain, then go with the cheap recurve. Get an idea of how it works. You use 3 fingers to pull back the bowstring. You put the arrow between these 2 fingers. You draw it back and you fire it. All right? I would suggest I purchased for myself. It's a Diamond Infinite Edge by Bowtech. It's not a cheap bow. It's somewhere in the $300-400 range. At least that's what I paid for it at Bass Pro Shop. But the thing with it is it's the last bow you'll ever have to buy. It's guaranteed for life. So if anything on that bow malfunctions, Bowtech will replace it for free. You do have to pay the technician, but Bowtech will pay the shipping, the handling, and the parts to get it to the person. Which I had to go through with mine. I had a crack in my limb. Bowtech took care of it. So the other reason I'm going to say go with a good recurve like Bowtech or Diamond is I can take my adult bow and dial it down for my son to shoot it. Or I could dial it up for Big Matt to shoot it. So I can go, the reason I bought it back then was I could dial it down for me to go bow fishing, or I could dial it up to go deer hunting. You just have to know how to, which you'll learn, how to turn your cranks, in which direction, and how to count your cranks to kind of know, how heavy or how loose that your draw is. Get yourself some good arrows. It's like anything else. If you buy cheap shit, you're going to get cheap shit. You get what you pay for. So spend a little bit of money. Don't buy the bottom level unless you feel you're really not going to get into it. But if you feel that you want to get into it and it's something that you actually want to do, then I would spend in the mid-range area. Because eventually what's going to happen is like, you're going to buy the recurve. It's going to be fun for about a week or two. And then as soon as your muscles get strong enough, you're going to want to shoot more further than you are now. You're going to want to, all that stuff. You're going to want to have a trigger release instead of using your fingers. That all takes money. So depending on how you feel will depend on what you spend. I'm not pushing products or anything in the archery department, but I stand by Diamond by the Infinite Edge by Diamond. My son has a Diamond Atomic, which is the youth size of my bow. His is guaranteed for life. Now, that doesn't count for bowstrings and things like that. You're going to have to replace and buy your own bowstrings. But if something breaks on that bow, Diamond will replace it. Granted, there's only a few parts on there that can break. You have the limbs, you have the calibers, you have your sight, and the bow itself. Oh, God, I gotta stop doing that. Sorry, guys, I'm tired. It's very unprofessional of me to be yawning on the damn camera. But, yeah, just, you don't have to buy, it's like getting into fishing. You can buy a cheap ass rod and reel that's gonna break, or you could buy a decent rod and reel. I would buy the decent rod and reel, and if you don't like it, you could always just give it away or take it to pawn shop or do something with it. Same thing with your bow. If you're really not happy with it, you put it up for sale. Brand new bow. Keep the boxes and stuff. But going with a rinky-dinky recurve, if you want to shoot recurve, buy a nice recurve or a decent recurve. Don't buy the little, kids version stuff or the stuff you see like at Walmart. That's not going to do it. I mean, it might, but in a week or two, you're going to want to do something better. Then you're going to spend more money. And at the end of the day, you should have just bought one good bow. So that's my thoughts. I love shooting my bow. And I love shooting my bow like you don't even know. The thing I love most about shooting bow and arrows is you don't run out of ammo. You shoot it, you go get your ammo, you bring it back, you shoot it, and now unless you do what I did today with a crossbow, and I already broke one brand new arrow, I ripped flights off another brand new arrow, sent one arrow into the damn woods, and then I've had my arrows for archery for so long. You're welcome, Rebecca. I've had my archery arrows for so long that the fletchings are falling off just by themselves because they're old, you know. But that's nothing but buy a fletching kit or just get some glue and glue them back on yourself. None of it is hard. That's the best part about it. Good information, makes sense. Glad I could help. Look, if your blind buddy can go shoot bow and arrow, you could do it. And it's a lot of fun. I would get, they have these, you can buy these caps for like 20-ounce bottles and 2-liter bottles. They're screw-on caps, and you can stick an air, like you're gonna pump up a basketball, the needle that you would use to pump up your basketball. You can stick it inside of this cap, and you can pressurize the soda bottle. What I do is I put a little bit of water, and then I pressurize it, and then I stick it upside down, and when we shoot it with the arrow, it goes boom, and water goes everywhere. So there, you can shoot balloons. I have my son shooting balloons with a little bit of baby powder in them. Put some baby powder in there, shake it up the balloon, get it all, blow it all up, shake it up real good, put it out there. So when you shoot it, it goes poof, and a white puff of smoke comes out. There's a lot of things you can do with bow and arrows. You get nitroglycerin filled tips or tannerite tips. When it hits something, boom, it makes a big explosion. They have a lot of cool things you can do with archery. It's fun. It is fun. And I've been shooting bows for, God, since I was in Cub Scouts. I have a client at our psych rehab who says it's best coping skill for her anxiety. Yeah, because it teaches you to calm the fuck down. I have bad anxiety too. But when I'm shooting, like I was teaching my son Brandon, is you plant your feet, you draw across your body, and you focus. You zone everything out, and you only focus on that shot, that moment. You focus on your thumb behind your ear, your nose is touching your nose bead, and you squeeze the trigger until it scares you. And when you're done, you leave your hand there and watch your arrow. You don't move and put your bow down straight away. When you shoot your bow, you stay, or you try to stay as best as you can in the position you shot that bow or that arrow, and you watch the arrow the entire time. This way, if it's high, low, left, or right, you now know your hand was here and your hand was here, and the arrow went the wrong way, so I need to go down and to the left. I need to go up and to the right. If you move it real quick and you put it down, you don't track the arrow, essentially. I mean, you probably could, but it's a lot more difficult. Lost her for a bit. Still here. Oh, you lost net for a bit? I hate when that happens. Shooting archery helps me get in a meditative state. Me too. Me too. I actually just got rid of my triple pin on my compound bow, and I found a crosshair. An actual crosshair sight. And it seems to be working out a lot better for me. There's also, if you guys check out my Amazon wish list, there is a, what the hell do you call it? A magnifying peep sight that I want, that I have on there. And a peep sight, for those that don't know, Miss Rebecca, is when you have a compound bow and you pull the bowstring back, it's a little hole through the bowstring that you look through to basically sight your bow, to aim your bow. The one that I have now is just a little teeny tiny hole. It doesn't really work for me. So I got a bigger optic, essentially. And the one that I want, I think, is 8 times magnification. So when I look through there, it's 8 times magnifying to my crosshairs. So I should have a better shot with it. They have all kinds of cool stuff you can get too. Lighted reticles, you can get lighted sights. That's what my client said. Yeah, it's great because you have to. It's archery is not a fast thing. Archery is a pull it back, take your time, breathe, through the shot and release. Don't let go. Release. Just like when they say you squeeze a trigger on a gun, it should startle you. When you let go of that bowstring, it should almost startle you. So it's getting yourself, getting your mind, getting your body to cooperate with what you need to do. That's the meditation part. Are you saying the peep was a... Yeah, it's a magnifier. It's a magnifying peep sight. Look on my go to infantryoutdoors.com, click on the wish list, and it'll be in the wish list. But yeah, it's a they call it a clarifier. It's a magnifying peep sight. And if 8x ain't strong enough, I need to find something stronger. Now, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Vash, you know what I found out through all of this too? I got my crossbow and everything. They actually sell, because I was talking to my my buddy at the sporting goods store. They sell laser bore sights for bow and arrows. So you can dial in your bow. I used it on a crossbow today and it saved me a whole lot of hassle. Because I had to switch scopes from the one it came with to the one I put on there. So it was a big difference. You know. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the scope my crossbow came with. I'm just saying for me it doesn't work, you know? It's what is it called? Halo is the name of the company. Somebody's gonna jump in there and be like, oh, infantry, you know, you talk about Halo sights are the bomb. Yeah, they are when you can see. I need a dark crosshair system, or a dark reticle system, or a lighted reticle system. You know? Which I'm looking into. There might be one on the wish list too, for all I know. I don't know. I put stuff up on the Amazon wish list all the time. So if you guys ever want to help us out, you know, help make a program, give me an item off that wish list, and I'll definitely make a video of it. And especially be thanking whoever sends the gift. But yeah, I'm excited I'm gonna be excited once I get that. I shoot bow with my kids like every other day now. They love shooting bow and arrows, which I enjoy. And again, for me, the nice thing with archery is you don't have to buy bullets. You know, you don't have to buy ammo. Once you buy 12 or 24 arrows, then you're good. You know, unless I have done once, and I have it somewhere in this house to prove it. I Robin Hood an arrow. I Robin Hood a metal aluminum arrow. But that sucker is still to this day stuck together. I'm gonna make a special like piece of wood, like a plaque type thing. I have the date, I have the picture in the hard drive of when I did it. But I've only done it once in my life. So I've Robin Hood. You're back. Welcome back, Zach. That's super cool. I'm always looking for gizmos and gadgets. Those talks make me want to get my bow fixed. I just got after 4 or 5 years, I just got mine fixed. I broke a piece of plastic. And they said that they couldn't fix it without, they couldn't fix it without it. I need someone who can 3D print me the part. That's why I'm telling you, had you own a Infinite Edge by Diamond, you'll be warranted for life. I'm not comfortable with the UHM Bang Bang I have. Well, again, the nice thing with having a archery setup is it's another alternative, and it's a quiet alternative. And you go and you shoot your bow. I was even saying this in my crossbow video today. That night hunting, if you want to go night hunting, or you live in a residential area and you need to shoot something, it's very quiet. Yeah, that's a good question. Why aren't you comfortable? What makes you uncomfortable about it? Someone else paid for it, so I need something different. It's a 9mm Vash. I don't like it. I've had ones, like I had one, I bought my wife one. I bought her a 380. And it was the funniest thing in the world. Everybody else could shoot this handgun fine, myself included. My wife gets it in her hand and shoots it, and every single piece of brass would hit her in the forehead. We could never figure out what the hell she was doing. But every single time she fired it, the brass would ping her in the forehead. Anybody else shoots the gun, it would side eject like it's supposed to. Could never figure it out. It was the funniest thing ever. I think I'm confused just because someone got it for you. Yeah, that is kind of confusing. So you don't like the gun because someone bought it for you, or you don't like the gun because it doesn't feel right, doesn't work right? No, I'm just not comfortable with my 9mm. Then you need to practice. You need to practice. You need to practice with it empty. You need to practice dry firing it. You need to practice loading and unloading it. I've been carrying a firearm since I was 21 years old. I've carried several 9mm. I love the Ruger SR9C. That's a great carry gun. My everyday carry gun is a Taurus Judge snub nose. I keep 3-inch PDX rounds in it. So basically 3-inch shotgun rounds, 410 shotgun rounds. And then I keep on the holster, I have 5 45 long Colts in case I want to blow holes in somebody's engine, you know? No, I wouldn't have chosen it. Okay, just looking for another hand pew or thinking about a home defense thing? That's, again, a good question. What are you going to use it for? I'm a firm believer, and I teach my kids this. A firearm, a bow, crossbow, whatever, it's a tool in your toolbox. Every tool, like a hammer, has a purpose. A saw has a purpose. You're not going to hammer with a saw. I mean, some people do, but you're not supposed to. But same thing. Excuse me. Same thing applies with everything else. You know, you have a knife for a reason. You have this pew for a reason. I've got a cabinet full of them for a reason. Each one has a job. My 308's for deer hunting. My 12 gauge is in case you walk in the door at night. My sidearm is my sidearm. My 9mm goes out with me on hunts as my sidearm when I'm hunting. I have a Taurus, but I really want a shotgun. I'll take the Taurus if you don't want it. I love Taurus guns. That's who makes my judge. Definitely home defense. Then I would direct you away from most shotties. Shotties are good for home defense because it generally, generally speaking, depending on the round, it won't go through your wall, the neighbor's wall, the neighbor's wall, and keep on going. Also, shotguns are great for people like me that can't see because you only have to point in the general direction. You don't have to be spot on like you do with an actual bullet. That's why I carry the Judge. It's the perfect blind guy handgun. All I gotta do is hear you, point in the direction of you, and fire, and I'll hit you and the 2 people next to you. You know? I have a Taurus, I love it. Me too, Zach, me too. But mine is the Judge, so I got the big daddy of all of them. I'm trying to be careful with words because of YouTube. Algorithm got like certain words. No, I understand. I just don't care anymore. I'm too tired to care tonight, guys. Are you worried about over penetration? Live in an apartment or city? I live in a mobile home, or not a mobile home, or pre-manufactured home, whatever the hell these things are called, where I can put my fist through the wall. So I have to consider I have children in rooms adjacent, and if I shoot the intruder and miss, and it goes through the wall and hits my kid, that's not a good thing, you know. Missed a bit in the chat too, bro. Did I? Sorry, man. I'm tired. It's been a long week. I didn't miss anything in the chat. I read all of these. Unless you want to catch me up. I have Taurus too. Trying to be careful with the YouTube words. Big Matt says I carry a Judge whenever I'm mowing the grass or working in the pastures. You never know when a snake's gonna come up. That's true. And that's what they were they were called snake guns when they first, the judge was a snake gun. Yeah, I don't want lethal. Stop a threat, yes, but not literally would rip my soul apart. Gotcha. I'm not a big, like, I like big guns, but the thing with big guns comes big kickback, and then it takes you longer to reset on your target. Maybe look into a 380. It's half the size of a 9mm. It's not so bad. It's what my wife used to carry. I got my pew based on how it felt in my hand. That's very important. I figured it didn't feel right then, it wouldn't feel right when I use it, and it won't. It won't. You need to pick up every gun in the gun store and feel it. Like for me, I don't like Glock. I don't like Glock, and it's not because I don't like Glock. I don't like the feel, the ergonomics of Glock. It just doesn't fit my hand right, you know. Now I had the Ruger SR9C. That one fit my hand beautifully, and that was a 9mm compact with 9 rounds in the clip. And you could put a Picatinny rail on the front. You could put a light or a laser. The Taurus feels far too lethal, but I need self-defense. So you want to be protected, you just don't want to kill nobody. Rebecca, that's the reality of stopping a lot of threats. I can point you to some good, less lethal channels, but you need a real defense too. Would you choose you or your life? Below talking another's in the end. Or below taking another's in the end. Well, I'm going to show you something I have in here. You can always go to Walmart and get you one of these big ass things. This is a big ass canister of bear spray. You want to fuck somebody's day up really good? Spray them in the face with this. And it's not illegal. It's not going to kill nobody. But this is a big ass can. This is for bears. You spray somebody in the face with that, and I mean, look how big this bottle is. What does it say on it? Here you go. Here's the brand of it. Compared to my hand, that's how big the bottle is. You could take a crowd out with this. And I know somebody's gonna say, "Oh, infantry wood is not OS gas, and it's not." You don't need all that shit. You spray them with this, dude, you're gonna go down. Now, OS gas is more potent. I also usually keep a knuckle duster in my pocket too, just in case. I thought about Burna too. Well, here's the thing I was telling my wife about. They sell those pepper ball guns at Walmart nowadays. The problem that I see with pepper balls and stun guns, not tasers, stun guns that and you have to touch somebody, you're just gonna piss them off. You're gonna make that person even more angry than they already were. So I've been in situations where my friends, obviously we were, drinking at the time, but they're like, "Hey dude, I want to see if this thing's going to actually protect you. Zap me." And we actually did experiments on it. While I'm zapping you, could you punch somebody? Could you, my buddy, the end result of it is it just pissed my friend off more to where he would do more, he would hurt you more than if he didn't. And the same thing like the pepper ball. That's a very small amount of, see that bear spray? That's a very tiny small amount of that bear spray in there. Rebecca, for full force in the home, I recommend a short 300 BO or a PCC. Yeah, you could go air rifles. That's another alternative. Yeah, I hear you. I know, but I also know what happens inside of a person's psyche afterwards, too. Well, it all comes down to this. It's them or you. Okay? So for the psyche goes out the window when your life is being threatened or somebody kicks your door in and is about ready to do bad things to you and your family. At the end of the day, I've made a decision a long time ago that now I'm 21 since 21 and I'm 40, almost 45. I'll be 45 this year. I have carried a firearm all those years. I have never reached for it. I've reached for it. I've never had to pull it, never had to use it. Situational awareness, keeping your ass out of situations that is going to come into play, will get you out of more things. But when trouble comes looking for you, it's you or them. And if you're the type that's going to say, oh, I'm going to stand there and take an ass whooping, or I'm going to let somebody beat me to death, or worse than that, well, I can't. None of us can help you with that. But I guarantee when shit hits the fan and somebody kicks in your door, you're going to do what you're going to do. Fight or flight's going to kick in. You know. Rebecca encouraged you to get both. People on stuff can overcome those. That's true. That's very true. I can only come from the experienced position of an unarmed victim. It's not something an honorable parent can allow. Exactly. Never mind a parent, it's not something you should allow for yourself. You're not going to stand there and let somebody kill you. If it's them or me, then they're screwed. Exactly. Because I'm not saying the guy that pisses you off and calls you, you're a Karen and you're this, you're that. No, that's not the time to be pulling out a gun. Or any defense, for that matter. The time is when in reality, you have no other choice. It was shoot him or he's going to kill me. Shoot him or he's going to kill my kids. Shoot him or, you get what I'm saying? Like, when you carry a firearm or when you become that responsible firearm owner, if you're going to buy a firearm just to go shoot on the weekends with the gun club, that's one thing. That's your mindset. That's where your mindset's always going to be. But if you're buying one to protect yourself, look, man, I'm going to put as many holes in you as Swiss cheese. I do understand that I need to find some defense that is workable for me. I know I need to, but I know it's not the 9mm. And 9mm is not really a bad caliber, to be honest with you. Look into a 380. Go to your local shooting range. A lot of them rent firearms. Go there and say, hey, I'm thinking about buying. I don't know what I want. I want to try the buffet, please. And pick up every gun. Don't go up in caliber. Go down. You have 22s. You have 380s. You've got 9mm. You got 38 special. Help me out, chat. I'm tired. There's only 4 I could think of. But anything past that is going to have oomph. For just the home, a PCC in 9mm is a good choice. The only problem with a PCC gun is the holding of air over long periods of time is going to kill your seals. Any air, anything, is not meant to be charged for long periods of time. If you have a Springer air rifle like I use, you're not even supposed to leave it loaded because it puts compression on a spring and eventually wears down and wears out your spring. With PCC or pressurized systems, it's not meant to be under pressure for long periods of time. If you're going out on a hunt, yeah, a couple hours is one thing, but if you leave it sit there charged and ready to go for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, sits in the closet and collects dust until you need it, I don't feel that's the way to go. Not 380 DJ. Most don't have the penetrating power. Look, let me tell you something. You say what you want, Mr. Matrix. I shoot you with a 380, you're gonna go to the ground. Don't talk about penetrating power. She's not gonna get in a firefight more than 50, 60 feet. Most firefights happen within 21 feet of the target. 380 is plenty. A freaking 22 is... My father swore to this day all he needed was a 22 and a well-placed shot, and I believe that. You don't need a big gas gun to protect yourself. And for her, maybe she doesn't want to blow a giant hole in somebody and she just wants to put them down. You can definitely do it with a 380 and a 22. Get a 22 Magnum. That'll definitely drop something. It'll be loud as shit, but they'll drop something. I appreciate the feedback. No worries. No worries. Not that PCC. A pistol caliber carbine. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, dude. See, this is what happens when y'all talk in letters and not actual speak English. Because I'm thinking PCC air rifle. Yeah, that might be an option for you too. A carbine. I'm actually looking at, I know y'all gonna probably bomb me in the chat, but I want a high point carbine. Why? Because you can't kill them. I carry a high point 9mm. Why? Because you can't kill it. It's not my everyday carry gun, but when I'm going trekking through the swamp, I live in Florida. When I'm going trekking through the swamp, I have that with me with an extra clip. Because that gun will fire every time. It will not fail. It's cheap. They're like $100. But again, every tool in the toolbox has its job. And the one thing that people don't like about high points, the weight of the slide, for me being blind is a blessing, because when I fire that, the muzzle kick is less because of the weight of the barrel. So it takes me less time to reset on target versus a hand cannon where you're like, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I have hand cannons too. They're fun to play with. But again, every tool in the toolbox has its job. What was one of the first handguns I ever carried was a 32. I think it's a 32 or 37. I don't remember. It's 30 something, but it wasn't a 380. And what the hell was it? 25. That's what it was. 25 caliber. Another good gun. And for ladies, it's small enough to fit in your hand. You can put it in your purse. You can put it in what the hell do they call them stupid things that you put around your leg? The garter belt. That's it. Get a Derringer. If you do it right, you only need one shot. Most Derringers nowadays come with two. And if you're worried about jamming, buy a wheel gun. Get you a revolver. I've been shot, bro. That sucks. What'd you get shot by, if you don't mind me asking? Penetration. It's all about the penetration with guys. You didn't know that? But the reality of it is, I'll drop you with this little air gun, with this BB gun. One well-placed shot and you're done. One and done. You don't need a bazooka to blow somebody, to take somebody down. You need the right tool for you and the time behind it, mastering your craft. Okay? You can give a man a box of tools doesn't make him a carpenter. The time spent mastering those tools makes him the carpenter. So same thing when it comes to archery, when it comes to fishing, when it comes to pew-pews. The time spent mastering your craft will determine the outcome of your experience. So the more time you spend doing it, like I said, the 9 that you have now, take the bullets out, clear the chamber, and just practice clearing the chamber. Empty the magazine, put the magazine in, pop it out, clear the chamber, cycle it, do everything, dry fire it, spend, it's like for men, it's like having a woman. You got to spend time with the woman and caress the woman and learn the woman's body and the shape. Some women's bodies don't fit. That's why we don't go out with them. It's the same thing. Your gun, your firearm, your archery equipment, your self-defense stuff, it's very personal to you. So it's up to you to put the personality into it, if that makes sense. Rebecca, have you learned any self-defense moves or things like jujitsu? That's a good question. I know jujitsu, senpu jitsu, karate, and taekwondo. A bit, yes. I never remember though. Sure, but you need to practice. Again, it all comes to practice. A shorty is out because what if you need to take a clean shot, like they have your family hostage? Again, we can paint scenarios all day where things don't work, but I guarantee you that hostage ain't gonna be more than 21 feet away. So everything happens within 21 feet generally. Attackers, kidnappers, everything happens within 21 foot range of you. I could grab a damn dog food can and knock you the fuck out at 21 feet, chucking it across the room. You know, again, it's all, you know, it's all time spent with your stuff. Ladies, no offense, but that stuff can only hope to give you a getaway. You can't expect to beat a man. Well, I don't know about that. I know some girls that'll whoop your ass. And I'm being 100% honest. I know some girls that will whoop your ass, dude, and not even like, not with martial arts, mind you. Okay, they will literally whoop your ass with some martial arts. I know, I learned quite a few moves from girls over my years. The best thing you can do as a woman, and I'll even say this as a man because I have no shame in it, I'll kick you square in the nuts if you're a man. I'll either break your kneecap stepping down on it, or I'm going to kick you square in the nutsack. And I have no qualms saying that. Because let me tell you something. If I need to get you down, I'm going to get you down. And I don't care how I do it. Especially I'm handicapped. I'm going to get away with it. And I've proven that many a times over the years. In the nightclubs, in the powder bars, if y'all know what I'm saying. I've knocked quite a few people out. And took care of myself many a times. Okay, Rebecca, it's always helpful to know, even if you never need it. It's better to have it and not need it than not have it and need it. That's what I always say. They're not John Wick, DJ. They need what... I can't even read it, dude. They need what lifts them to the occasion. Well, again, don't think martial arts they ain't gonna get your ass whooped. You learn some martial arts, you can whip some ass, some serious ass, or you could at least defend themselves, or get them off of you, or grab the Adam's apple and rip it out if you have to, which is a 3-finger move. All you got to do is reach back behind the Adam's apple, squeeze until you feel it pop out into your hand, and pull out, and that's the end of them. Here's another one for you. Most of you work in an office or around your house, and you have one of these trusty things laying around, right? Everybody's got one. It's called a pen or a pencil. Take this right here. Take your hand. Put the pen right here. Close your fist. Guess what you have now? When you punch somebody, an old Vietnam vet taught me this one, working in a cracked out hotel. You put it like this, and you punch them right in the throat, they're not coming back from that. These are everywhere. I'm going to get so fucking demonetized. Go like this. You're good to go. It ain't going nowhere. Self-defense tip of the night. I'm not attracted to... You're not attracted to this one? Which one? I missed something. Unless you're talking about the fat guys and fat girls. I don't know. I'm getting really tired, so I'm trying to keep up with you guys in the chat, but it's a little difficult. So if I miss or I misunderstand, I'm sorry. I was thinking about the spread on the shorty shot pew. Well, that all depends on your... well, obviously you're not going to fucking shoot a shotgun at somebody that had hold somebody hostage. I'm not saying to do that. That's what I have 45 Colts for. I just pop out the shotty round, put in a 45 Colt, and I'm going through you and the guy behind you and the guy behind you and the guy behind you. You know, I'll tell you more about the getting shot in. I got you, bro. But don't say a 380 can't penetrate. Don't ever say that, because it'll penetrate. Shoot yourself in the hand. Tell me if it goes all the way through. I guarantee it will. You said it's like a woman and you have to spend, etc. Like the way I put that, right? Some don't fit it. And so you got it. You got it. Look, it's like what was her name with 3 bears? Goldilocks and 3 bears. That bed's too hard. That bed's too soft. This bed's just right. And that's how it is. When you pick up a bow, or you pick up a firearm, or you pick up a tomahawk, or a hatchet, or an axe, or a sword, it's all about the feel. It's all about the feel, girlfriend. It's all about that feel. Women in general have a huge issue with overconfidence, DJ. Your advice, like a pen, isn't helping that. Hey, well look, let me tell you something. It may save their freaking life one day. I don't care how big or how small you are. You put this like this, and you punch right here. There's no coming back for that. You punch him dead square in the chest, you're going to go right through the rib bones. You're going to take care of business. You don't have to be a muscle-bound freakazoid to protect yourself. I need to introduce you to my female friends that could whip your ass in like 2 seconds. Like, they just look at you and they'll beat your ass. That's how good they are at their skills. And that's the point of this. You need to have skills. You need to practice. You can't just say, oh, I've got this pen and I know what I'm supposed to do, but I've never done it. Get a freaking coconut or go get something, go out, punch something. Practice. Play the scenario out in your house. You said it's like, yeah, I got that one. That's why I'm trying to tell them what gets them the most accurate shots the quickest. Well, what's going to get them the most accurate shots the quickest is don't buy a big caliber anything. Don't buy a 75-pound draw bow when you can only pull back 20 pounds. Again, you're going to have to do this on your own. It's not something Vash and I can tell you. It's what you're comfortable with at the end of the day. And then once you're comfortable with it, then you need to spend the time and master your craft. You think John Wick woke up one day and was John Wick? No, he had to learn his craft. He had to learn how to be like John Wick. He had to learn firearms and hand-to-hand combat and all these different things in order to be John Wick. You know, and that's what you have. And you have to practice at them. Muscle memory and body memory. Dang, women, most women I know are not overconfident. Most women I know aren't confident at all, to be honest with you. Women just don't have a confidence in themselves, and that's something you need to build up to. Jiu-jitsu is a good art, man, but jiu-jitsu is more like hand-to-hand grappling, and it's, you know, putting people in holds and things like that. That's why I said I took karate, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, and senpu jitsu. Basically, I learned what my mother wanted me to, is if you put your hands on my son, it'll be the last thing you ever do. I know how to protect myself. I'm not a black belt, I'm not a nothing. I know how to protect myself. I know different holds to get you off. I know different holds to put you down. I know pressure points. Pressure points is something else you can learn. If you want to defend yourself, get yourself a chart and learn the different pressure points and how they affect the human body. When you know that, it takes very little pressure on a pressure point to do a lot of damage. I love messing with my kids all the time. I'll grab them in pressure points and put them to the ground. And dude, I'm only using these 2 fingers. What's wrong? I'm just using 2 fingers. You know. I also talked with a lot of cops and looked at the stats after getting shot. Well, I don't care what cops have to say, and statistics are only statistics for what's on the record. What's not on the record are the fights you never hear about. I'm from South Florida. Look, there's that crazy stuff there all the time. And all I'm saying to you is the 2 or 3 girls, it's not like it's a massive thing, Vash. It's a couple of girls that I know that since we grew up, I was in their martial arts class with them. I know they can whip ass. One of the girls is she holds 3 different black belts in different martial arts. So to say that a woman can't take down a man, oh yeah, I've seen it happen plenty of times. Especially if they're drunk. If they're drunk, you could take out a drunk easy. But if they're high on something other than life, you're gonna have some issues. Interesting discussion. This is great. Well, thank you. Glad that you brought it up because I was really trying to figure out what we were going to talk about. For the home, they should get something with 3 points of contact and a huge reticle like a EOTech. Well, again, she might not. Again, we're suggesting this is all personal choice. And I'm not trying to play the devil's advocate with you, Vash. I'm just Glock people, non-Glock people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have our different opinion. Like you said, obviously I won't be firing the judge if my kid's held hostage with a 410 buckshot in there. I'm going to put in a 45 Colt. That's the reason I carry dual rounds. But I also have a 9mm. I have a 22 rifle. I have a 308 rifle. I have 12 gauge pump action. I've got various air rifles. I have more tools in the toolbox. I have a pen. You come at me and I'm unarmed, I have a pen. I carry a knuckle duster in my pocket. If I punch you in the face with brass knuckles, you're going to know about it. You're going to feel it tomorrow. But for home defense, shit, get a baseball bat. You really want to take it a step farther? Put some nails through that baseball bat and wrap some barbed wire. Now you really got a weapon. But at the end of the day, Rebecca, if you're not willing to do what needs to be done when the time comes, then all of this whole conversation is a waste. You know what I'm saying? You have to get in the mindset of, I'm going to get this protection device because I want to protect myself. And no matter what the outcome is, I'm going to learn to use my protection weapon to protect myself. I don't care if it's pepper spray, OS gas, stun gun, pepper ball, brass knuckles, a mace, a sword. When you make the decision to do that, you need to mentally make the decision of, like I was always taught, if I pull out this protection, I'm going to use it. Period. If not, I'm not going to pull it out. I'm not going to use it. So, you know what I'm saying? You need to get yourself in that good mindset. For your home, too. I always keep a bat by the front door. Worst case scenario, you open up, you're going to get clobbered. Trust me, a bat to the back of the head makes a big hole. I love the different viewpoints. It gives me more to consider. Of course, and that's what it should do. Because there's a lot to consider. There is a whole lot to consider. Anyone with a stock is faster at acquiring the target and following up rounds. I agree. Get something like SBR or something along that lines, or like he was saying, a pistol. Put a damn brace on your shoulder brace on your pistol. You know, or something with a stock, like he said. But don't get something long or long barreled. The longer the barrel, the longer the range, the longer the engagement. The shorter the barrel is meant for more short range because more powder gets wasted in a short barrel than in a long barrel. So the velocity and the trajectory are less with a short barrel versus a long barrel. Long barrels are meant to reach out there and touch someone. Short barrels are meant for like a Saturday night special, a 38 special. Snub nose revolver. That's meant basically a belly gun. You put it to somebody's stomach and pull the trigger. You know? They're not very accurate at long range. They're meant for close up, get the hell out of my face. Basically, more than one self-defense tool is best. Of course. That's what I'm getting at. Of course. 2 is 1, 1 is none. Think of that. The military will teach you that one. 2 is 1, 1 is none. Always have a backup for your backup. Gotta find out Gotta find what's comfortable, yes, and follow through. Exactly. You'll find what. Look, you can go get a broomstick and turn that into the deadliest weapon in the world if you know how to use it. So you just need to put the time in with your weapon and learn your weapon. I understand a less lethal, but that's only the first time. And I wouldn't go less lethal. I'm with him on that one. I would not go less lethal. Don't do no pepper ball. Don't do no taser guns. Don't do no. If you're gonna go spray, I would get bear spray, just because it's stronger than what you buy. You know, the little shits that you buy, and you get a whole lot more of it for less money. But other than that, I would not buy less lethal. And I hope you don't think baseball bat falls into less lethal. You swing that sucker once, you're going to crack a skull open, you're going to break a leg, you're going to do some damage. It is lethal. And if you keep swinging, you'll kill somebody. But DJ, please quit telling them to try physical fighting in the home. The bat would be prep's weapon in no time. Well, that all depends on how much time you spend with it. Again, this is your opinion, my opinion. I've used a bat and crackheads many a times in my home. I've escorted many people out with the back of a Louisville Slugger. I've even used a big spotlight in the bar. When I was in the bar, I had this big spotlight, so when you came in the door and you were somebody, we light you up with the spotlight. Hey, look, Rebecca's in the building, everybody. And we leave the spotlight on her until she made it to the bar or whatever. I had busted ass with that spotlight. You got to remember, too, when you're in your home, you're the one in the advantage situation, not the bad guy. It's your home. You know every nook, cranny, and hiding spot. You know where to look. You know what to do, or at least you should. That's part of your training. I have a protection device in every single room of my house. So no matter what, even the toilet. So if something happens, I can easily grab my a protection device and handle a situation. That's how I've set my life up. That's how I've set my preps. I have different pews and things throughout the house to where you come in and you do something wrong, you're going to regret it. You know? But that's, again, I'm preparing my way. And my way may not be right for Vash, but it works for me. Your way might not be right for me. It may work for Vash. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own plan for it. But I'm not going to sit here and let you think that women are weak and can't defend themselves. That's just sexist bullshit. I'll call it how I see it on that one. Women can defend themselves with no problems. They just have to know how. And you have to practice it. Practice makes better. Because you'll never be perfect. You can get baseball bat and that's what I was saying, and put the barbed wire on it. And you'll be ready for the Walking Dead. You're damn right. But that idea is taken. Make sure you put some long ass nails through it too. You mean to tell me, Vash, if I crack you with a baseball bat with nails and barbed wire, it's not lethal? I practice walking through the house in pitch dark. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Memorize where all your shit is. See, part of my OCD is I count steps, due to my disability. So I know how many steps it is from here to the bathroom. I know how many steps it is from here to the kitchen, from the kitchen to the door, from the door to the bedroom. I know how many steps there are going up and down my landings outside. I have 6 steps going down the first landing, 3 steps down to the ground. It's 4 steps across the landing before I go 3 steps down. But this is stuff that it's in me because of my disability. I would encourage you to learn that. It would never hurt you to be, 1,000% situation aware in your own home, because then you'll have the upper advantage. For the most part, you can always be taken off guard. I'm not saying you're gonna be Superman, but you're better to know than to not. I use the stick too, but we have more quick twitch muscle fibers, more bone density, etc. I'm encouraging the ideas in what's most effective. Well, yeah, but you're also at the same time calling women weak. So at least that's how don't get me wrong. I'm not like causing a problem. That's how I'm interpreting what you're saying is women are weak and the only way they can defend themselves is with a gun. That's completely bullshit. Go take self-defense classes. Go to the YMCA. Go to your... They have them for free, especially for women. And at least have that knowledge. What does it hurt to know how to fight? Go to a boxing gym. Learn how to box. Learn how, learn a new skill. Hold on a minute. The chat moved on me. All right. I've done it after moving furniture around too. That's another good idea. Know what furniture you're going to duck behind. Know what furniture you're going to hide a shotgun in. Know what furniture you're going to hide your 9mm in. Know what, you know what I'm saying? Buy some furniture you can hide stuff in. You can do that nowadays. I try to sense furniture. Hard to explain, but you can sense the proximity without touching. Oh, believe me, I know all about it. My sense of touch is remarkable. I know when somebody's 6 to 8 feet behind me. It drives me nuts. It's like a ghost over the shoulder feeling. So yeah, and another thing that I do, which I got to dry my hands off, is echolocation. Sound bounces differently off different surfaces, or you can go. Sound bounces differently off of different surfaces. An open area would give you a different sound versus a closed area. If you're getting closer to the wall, it'll make a different. It's hard to explain, but that's Blind Guy 101. Their gun is their great equalizer. The gun is everybody's great equalizer. I also practice stepping super quiet. All right. I have a tip for you on that one from my ninja training school that I went to. If you want to walk quietly, don't walk heel to toe. Walk toe to heel. And it will be a dramatic difference for you. You walk heel to toe, you're walking heavy foot. You walk toe to heel, you can be nice and quiet. I even do that when I go hunting in the woods. I don't walk heel to toe because then it's thump, 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 thump. Walk toe to heel and see what kind of difference you get with that. Women are the weaker vessel. Here we go. I'm not even going to address it no more, Vash, so let's get off the topic, please. I got to try that and work on that echolocation. I've seen there's some blind people that will literally ride their bikes and all they do is go, and they're able to sense cars. They're able to ride a bike down the street without hitting anything. Echolocation's amazing. If you blindfold yourself for more than 15 minutes at a time, your other senses will heighten. It takes about 15 minutes to deprive yourself of the sense of sight. So instead of walking around with your eyes closed, blindfold yourself and give that a try. And you'll start to notice that the longer that you stay blindfolded, the more sensitive your ears will be, your nose will be. My biggest problem when I go out shopping and stuff is when people wear certain perfumes or colognes. I don't smell it. I don't just smell it. I taste it. And that's horrible in some people's colognes. Some of the stuff people wear, I almost vomit in the middle of the aisles. So definitely get your other senses into high gear and you'll appreciate it. But let me pull another tune here because I gotta get a drink. Alright. We're gonna hit up some more music. Hope you guys are having fun. I love this different viewpoint. Oops, hold on. I love the different viewpoints. It's neat to hear why people have the views that they do. I agree. I just don't want to sit and stuck on that topic anymore. Rebecca, well, my view is science and the Bible. Oh, good for you on that one. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I just don't want to continue that conversation in here, please and thank you. I think those types of skills are good for in case someone does invade the home. Look, at the end of the day, a firearm is your best thing you can have because it's one and done. But there are a lot of other alternatives, or not alternatives, options for you to have and to grab if you need it. That's all I'm trying to say. And if you don't like firearms, like you stated at the beginning of this whole conversation, there's plenty of other options that, but at the end of the day, like I say, you have to get yourself in the mind frame that if you have a baseball bat, you're going to knock the sumbitch's head clean off his shoulders. You can't just go up and go, oh, don't mess with me. Matter of fact, here's another option. See, I'm telling you, I have stuff everywhere. Bear base. See this? Okay. Watch this. Oh, I had it backwards. Upside down. All right. This right here will bust somebody's ass. Guaranteed. Metal ball at the end. Strong as can be. Now I gotta see if I can put it back together. But there you go. Folds up like they make smaller ones of these batons, but this is the big one. All you gotta do is fling it out, and you're good to go. I'm trying not to hit the monitors and stuff, but some people call these an asp, the baton. I got stuff all over the place. Like I said, you come in here, you're gonna get hurt. His bear spray is great. Is a great defense. You know it is. I actually carry that in case when I'm with my dog. I don't want to shoot somebody's dog, but I'll spray him with some mace. If you know your territory, it's vital. Yeah, if you know the ground, you're the one that has the high ground. Because the other person, I guarantee, doesn't. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Don't leave me here.
This Infantry Outdoors live stream was brought to you in part by Jase Medical. Be prepared with Jase Case. Mayhem Studios. Add a little mayhem to your media with the best in the biz. Oneleaf.al. Innovative night vision. ZWDesigns. Get your websites, apps, and logos created for you and your business. And donations from viewers like you. In today's world of technology, supply shortages, fuel shortages, and war, now more than ever is the time to prepare. Throughout human history, over 1 billion people have died from disease that would have been cured by everyday antibiotics. Over 99% of Americans do not have a supply of emergency antibiotics. Over 98% of antibiotics are produced overseas. The chance that that antibiotic supply chain could be interrupted at some point is 100%. If that were to happen, experts predict that local pharmacies would run out of antibiotics in a few weeks. The time to prepare is now. Every home needs to purchase a Jase case. If we got your attention, visit our website today at jasemedical.com/Infantry Outdoors. Be sure to use promo code INFANTRY10 for 10% off your order. Be prepared with Jase Case.
All right. I've been reading you guys' comments in the chat, and you know, Bash is 100% right. The gun is the ultimate thing that you could possibly. Oops, I forgot to do this. Sorry. It's definitely your ultimate prep for defense. That's for sure. All I'm saying is all of these things that I've added into your arsenal only makes your arsenal that much better. And having a community, as we've all learned from here and from Zach's channel, that's going to be your saving grace, is your friends in your community, because the ones that can do what you can't are there, and then the ones that you can do but they can't are there. So it really does balance each other out. I would say at the end of the day, learn as many skills as you can, because again, God gave you a brain. My grandmother used to tell me, my Oma used to tell me this all the time. God gave you a brain. What goes into your brain, only God can take away from you. So fill it up as much as you can so you have more knowledge than the next person. Because knowledge is power. All right? We must all hang together, or we must, assuredly we shall all hang separately. Exactly. Yeah, I know. So much for map reading. Thanks, Mayhem. Thanks, Infantry. Way to mush up the damn live stream. Vasha client said that today at work. Sounds like you have cool clients. Such skills are tools in the toolbox. Exactly. And that's what the point I was bringing up with the toolbox. You know, a hammer has its place. A saw has its place. A level has its place. Measure tape has its place. But if you only have the hammer or you only have the saw, you can't measure twice and cut once. Again, you can't be a carpenter if you have a toolbox and you don't know how to use a damn tool in it. So, you know, just build on it. We'll only have that after we build character. We'll only have that after we get old and lose our marbles. That's very true. And I try to distill that in my kids too. You know, it's like, guys, Dad's not going to be here forever. You need to know how to take care of yourself. You need to know how to do things. You know, you're men. Men are supposed to do certain things. And even my wife, I look at her and I'm like, You need to start learning stuff too, because you're not handicapped. There's nothing wrong with you. Why can't you do things? Why can't you change a tire on a car? It's your car. Why can't you change the spark plugs? It's your car. What does it take to learn it? Coming out and watching for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So anywhere you can pick up a skill, I'm all for that. But there's a lot of skills when it comes to protecting yourself, whether in the home or in the road or out of, whatever. There's a lot of ways. Like I said, man, a pen. Something as simple as a freaking pen could save your life one day. But until that old dude who served in Vietnam showed me that this trick, I didn't know that. I would have never thought of that. You look around your room right now, you probably find 20 different ways you could protect yourself if you had to. I have a belt on my waist. I'll take my belt off and beat the piss out of you with it. You know what I mean? I'll find a way if I'm in a situation to. That's what I was telling you. When I get in a fight, I fight dirty. I'm going to take you down one way or another. And the last thing in my toolbox that I reach for, depending on the circumstance, is the old hammer. You know? I think there's also a biblical verse about women strengthening their arms. Look, man, women are, like I said, women can do whatever women want to do. I mean, you are right. Men and women are built differently, but don't say women can't. It's like saying I can't do something because I'm blind. That's not right, man. I have 10-pound amethyst crystal rock. There, see? See? And I bet it has a pointy end on it, too. You hit them with that point. Go in your kitchen. How many things you have in your kitchen that you can do damage with? Pot of boiling water. I'm not talking about a knife block because we all know that one. Meat tenderizer hammer. Bust them in the face with a meat tenderizer. That's going to split everything wide open. So, just like I said, there's a lot of things that you can do. You just need to know. And once you know, don't just know, do. Practice. Doesn't matter what it is. You want to be a good archer? You want to shoot bow and arrow good? Sit out there till your arm falls off. And then tomorrow when it's sore, go shoot some more until your arm falls off. And keep doing that, and keep doing that, and keep doing that, and keep doing that. It's like bowling. I told my son when he was on the bowling team, you're not going to win every game. Some days you're going to have good days. Some days you're just not going to be able to bowl. You know? But getting your hand to always come out and meet that handshake is the skill. Reaching for that mark in the lane every single time is the skill, and you have to do it over and over and over. Lots of pointy ends. Nice. She hard to hurt, improve. She had 2 hurt improved weapons. He also has vids on women's self-defense. Cool. Yeah, check it out. Learn as much as you can. Nowadays they have, Rebecca, they have damn laser guns that you can practice in your house, so that you don't have to use your gun. Or you can get little laser round, like there's a laser game that you can buy for your handgun or your rifle or whatever you have, you know, a tactical defense weapon, and you put that round in there and it has a little thing and you shoot it with a laser and it keeps score and all this other shit. There's so much stuff you can buy nowadays to practice what you need to practice. So those are other options. But at the end of the day, find what feels comfortable for you. If it doesn't fit right in the hand, don't use it. One of the reasons I've been carrying this pocket knife to the point where all of the outside of it is falling off is because I like it. It's simple, it's easy, and this is something else you can do. Carry a pocket knife. Hold it like this. Now you have a weapon. Hold it like this. You still have a weapon, but you have a cutting tool. But I've carried this knife probably 5 or 6 years. Like I said, the cushioning's coming off of it. It's always in my pocket. I always have a firearm and I always have a pocket knife. I guess your new title can be protection options. Yeah. It's gonna get demonetized anyway with all the stuff I've been showing you and saying up here. Yeah. But none of it has been against YouTube's guidelines, so they better not mess with me. Nothing I've said or shown you tonight that goes against the guidelines. So I do like my buck knife. I've got 2 or 3 buck knives. That's what I used to carry in Boy Scouts. It was a buck knife. But something as simple as that, you know, box cutter can do a whole hell of a lot of damage to a person. But again, if you have it and you don't know how to use it, well, what the hell's the point of having it? That's what I'm trying to get to you, is whatever it is. You go buy a shotgun, you go buy a tactical defense rifle, you go buy a SBR, you go buy a damn machine gun. It's only good if you know how to use it and you practice it. Go buy a bow and arrow. You're only going to be good if you practice at it. You go buy a fishing pole. You're only going to catch fish if you practice at it. You know? There's a lot of ways to do a lot of things, but if you don't know how to do it, you might as well not even try. But I do the protection options, yeah. I'm kind of wondering what the hell happened to Mayhem now, because we had this all. I got a whole presentation of his over here. I guess we're gonna have to schedule it for next week. But boys and girls, I'm gonna call it at 12:30 tonight. Like AA, it works if you work it. Exactly. Here's another saying: if you put garbage in, you're gonna get garbage out. So better put your best foot forward and start small. Pick one thing and work on it. When you get good or you feel that you've mastered that, then move on to the next thing. Don't try to do 5 or 6 things at once, because then you'll overwhelm yourself, and a lot of times you'll confuse yourself. You'll go in this tactical situation when you should have went into that tactical situation because you're doing too many things at one time. Let your brain have the opportunity to process, and your muscle and your body have a chance to learn whatever skill it might be. Like for me, shooting my bow for the first time in 4, 5, 6 years, I can tell you right now, my shoulders, from drawing across my body, my shoulders hurt, my neck hurts, you know, from looking at his computer screens for a week and typing and downloading, my neck hurts. Did I learn a new skill? Yeah. Did I learn how to do something? Yeah, but you know, the more you do it, the better you get at it. The less it hurts when you do it. You know, it's like exercising. When you haven't exercised in forever, it's gonna hurt the first couple days, and then it's gonna slowly start to not hurt, and then you're gonna feel good about yourself. And that's the biggest thing. You gotta feel good about yourself and good about what you're doing. Yes, beginning prepping several years ago, I just need to hone one skill at a time. That's all it is. Don't overwhelm yourself. It's like they say in the video game world, you need to get good. What does get good mean? Well, you need to get good. You need to, learn how to control your character. You need to learn your parries. You need to learn your rolls. You need to learn your attacks. You need to learn your weapons and which weapon is best for which situation, and which case is better to open than the other case. You know, it's just like in a video game world in real life. You need to get good, and you can't get good sitting on your couch. The only way you're going to get good, well, you get good sitting on your couch if you set your couch up for that scenario. I mean, look, I'm just sitting in my office right now, and I've already pulled out 4 protection things within arm's reach of me. Set your home up that way. Tell you what, that new crossbow I gotta put a nasty hole in somebody. Damn thing went through plywood. I was surprised. Like, it went through the target block and stuck into the wood. Like, it went through the wood. My bow, it'll definitely do some damage to you. I put some of them razor broadheads on you, and I'm gonna put nasty holes in you. She Wolf says, have a good night, everyone. I've been up since 3 a.m. and I need my beauty sleep. I'm right behind you, love. I am so tired today. That's why I said 12:30 we're going to call it. If you want to hang out for 10 more minutes, I'd love to have you, but I'm right there. I've been sucking Mountain Dew down. Mountain Dew, you want to sponsor the channel? Please sponsor the channel. I just want free Mountain Dew. I don't want no money. Some people drink coffee. I drink tea and Mountain Dew. Iced tea and Mountain Dew, my two favorites. Good old sweet tea and Mountain Dew. She-Wolf, don't forget to check me out tomorrow. Keep your eyes open in case I live stream from the other Strawberry Festival. I'd love to have you hang out with us. I love me some Mountain Dew. That was my call. When I did overnights at the radio station for 16 years, I would drink a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew just about every night. Yeah, I know it's not good for you, but it's a hell of a lot better for you than half these energy drinks, you know? Which one of those almost killed me one time. I swear I was having a heart attack. And I've done plenty of the white powdery energy stuff that you, and it gives you all the energy in the world. That's never done to me what the energy drink did to me. So, but She-Wolf, you have an amazing night. Thank you as always for coming in and hanging out. I'm planning on seed starting tomorrow for a few things, and coming and canning some stuff. You know what I ended up doing, Rebecca, is the flat of strawberries that I bought last week. I ended up with 2 quarts and 3 jam jars worth of jam from the strawberries. And when I go to the Strawberry Festival, if the weather permits and I go to Strawberry Fest tomorrow, I'm going to buy another flat of strawberries from down there, or maybe 2 flats, and can some more shit, you know? Because my kids, they love peanut butter jelly, and they love Nutella sandwiches. So I try to make as much of it as I can, because for the $20 I spent, I got like $40 from the store in jam jelly, you know? I haven't even thought about seed starting this year. I don't think I'm going to grow this year either. Please check out Hard to Hurt, Women's Self-Defense. Hard to Hurt. There you go. Energy drinks are too much. No, dude, they're like worse than cocaine. You kidding me? They're worse than cocaine. I mean, and just as freaking addicting too. And I'll tell you which one it was that I drank, so maybe you guys steer away from it. B-A-N-G, Bang energy drink. Now, I almost called the ambulance at 3 o'clock in the morning to come get me. I've never had my heart racing out my chest like that. I felt like I was dying. So that's why I stick with my Mountain Dew. And I start my day with sweet tea. I end my day with Mountain Dew. Because of course by this time and all the hours I've been up, I'm tired. I need that little bit of boost. And that Mountain Dew's been around since I was a child. My dad's drink of choice when I was a kid. I used to go take the glass bottles up for recycling. Get candy from the recycled glass bottles. But yeah, I mean, you guys know how to prep. You guys are all preppers yourselves. Self-defense is no different than another prep. You need to be prepared to protect yourself. You need to, you know. And dew fart? I don't have Mountain Dew farts, buddy. I'm a person where it's kind of weird. I don't really get the farts. Only certain things really give me the farts, but I don't really get gassy. I'm one of them people where I got cast iron stomach. His body has adapted to the dew. That's right. That's what cleans my cast iron stomach. That's how I season it, is with Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew and hot sauce, bro. That's the secret. Self-protection is the thing I want to build up. Go for it. I'm behind you 1,000%. I miss my iron gut. Well, you got to build like anything else, Bash. You got to build it back. You got to build it back, bro. You can't just jump into the deep end of a pool and expect to know how to swim. You got to learn how to swim first. You got to do little baby steps. What was that movie with I can't remember who it was. Where he like followed the doctor everywhere. And the doctor was his psychologist. And he's like, baby steps. It was with Bill Murray. Baby steps down the hall. Baby steps up the stairs. Baby steps through the door. Baby, that's it. Bob. What about Bob? Baby steps for Bob. Yes. What about Bob? That's the one. Son of a gun. Look at you. Good job, Ash. I knew somebody would remember that movie. That and comms. My focus this year. Comms is a good thing. I have CB, FRS, microwave. I want to get a ham, which I don't know if I'm going to do that this year or not, but I've got CB, FRS, and microwave transmitters. And I can put a shortwave together if I had to. I can't believe Bash knew What About Bob. Well, 3 minutes to go till I end the show. Like I always used to say, you don't got to go home. You just got to get the hell up out of here. But we'll be back hopefully tomorrow. I need an antenna for CB. Well, you need an antenna for all of them. FRS is handheld. Microwave, you need an antenna. Shortwave, you need an antenna. Ham, unless it's a handheld, you need an antenna. And the bigger the antenna, the farther you go, just so you know that. In most areas, you're allowed 60-foot antenna off of your building. So, excuse me, but make sure you check your regs for that. We named our neighborhood Squirrel Bob. You mean, wait a minute, hold on a minute. We named our neighborhood, our neighborhood Squirrel Bob, because he drove us nuts as Bob drove him. That's crazy. Surprised you didn't just drop the squirrel and put him in the bucket for dinner. Trying to learn ham. Ham radio you need a license for. You do need, I mean, you're required to have it, but in a fallout situation, who the hell's going to check? Just don't get caught if you don't have a license, because it's a hell of a fine. Closing time. I don't want no alcohol. I'll finish my Mountain Dew right here. I used to play that every night I closed the bar. I got a mobile CB. I want to convert to home base and get the antenna. Nice thing with CB is it's not expensive. I have an old Cobra radio that my dad built back in the 70s and 80s. It's got a built-in boost chips, and it's like, back then it was totally illegal for what he had. But my dad was a technician, like a tech nerd kind of guy. So that thing is badass. I mean, you can squash people. You can go, as long as you have a big enough antenna. He actually converted it to his home base, and I was able to talk to him in Hollywood, and he was working in Pembroke Pines. You get a good day on Skip, you can talk to, we talked to England one night back in the day. Talking over Skip. But, y'all are the best. Sleep well. You too, and keep an eye out tomorrow for that live stream. God willing, it'll happen. I don't know if it will or if it won't. But thanks, guys, for being here as always. Vash, I love you, bro. I'm glad we can... See, the nice thing with Vash that I enjoy about talking and chatting with you is we can have a discussional debate like we did tonight. We can be in complete opposites in certain areas, and it's still okay. There's no ill will, there's no bad feelings, and the persons listening on the other side have a choice. Do you want to go? It's like a political party. You can go this way, you can go that way. Hell, you could even go your own way. But having people in the chat that I'm able to conversate, Rebecca bringing up all these things, She Wolf helping out, that's what really makes it. Is like we said, the community is what makes it. You have questions. If I don't have an answer, maybe Vash can answer it. Maybe She Wolf can answer it. Maybe Big Mac can answer. That's the community part of it. If you can't do this or lift this, maybe one of us can. If I can't see this, which chances are I can't, I'm going to rely on one of y'all to see it for me. That's how it works. That's your biggest asset in all of this. But at the end of the day, practice all of your preps. Okay? I don't care if it's self-defense. I don't care if it's canning. I don't care if it's food, food, gas, water. You need to practice your preps. And you need to practice. Practice makes better. Practice makes better. Okay? I'm going to leave you with that, guys. Love you tons. And as always, I hope that this and all of my adventures inspires you to get outdoors. Don't forget to write to us at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. Yahoo.com. And check out the website. I'm tired. Check out the website for merch, links, shops, all of that. Wish list is at infantryoutdoors.com. With that, have an amazing day, everybody. Happy Friday. I'll see you back here at 9 p.m. Eastern Time here on YouTube. Wait, what does it say? Definitely good night, y'all. All right, I love you guys. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow from the Strawberry Festival in Ocala.
This Infantry Outdoors livestream was brought to you in part by Jase Medical. Be prepared with Jase Case. Mayhem Studios. Add a little mayhem to your media with the best in the biz. Oneleaf.al. Innovative night vision. ZWDesigns. Get your websites, apps, and logos created for you and your business. And donations from viewers like you. In today's world of technology, supply shortages, fuel shortages, and war, now more than ever is the time to prepare. Throughout human history, over 1 billion people have died from disease that would have been cured by everyday antibiotics. Over 99% of Americans do not have a supply of emergency antibiotics. Over 98% of antibiotics are produced overseas. The chance that that antibiotic supply chain could be interrupted at some point is 100%. If that were to happen, experts predict that local pharmacies would run out of antibiotics in a few weeks. The time to prepare is now. Every home needs to purchase a Jase case. If we got your attention, visit our website today at jasemedical.com/Infantry Outdoors. Be sure to use promo code INFANTRY10 for 10% off your order. Be prepared with Jase Case.